So one of the things that so many companies are bad at is HR stuff. Hey guys, so today Hannah, Freddie and I are going to be talking about HR, which is one of my favourite subjects. Yeah, gonna let you into a few details on what we talk about and why. Yeah.
Obviously you don't want to make it really granular,
Yeah.
but just a bit more detail.
So one of the things that so many companies are bad at is HR stuff, and we're going through at the moment a long list of things that we need to include when people start with us, which I'll take you into in a sec when Hannah's gone. Things that we need to start with clients as well, so it's kind of, that's not really technically HR but sort of falls under the same general category, and processes that we need to build on as well, so recruitment and onboarding of staff and how you provision their training and all those kind of things. So Hannah's put together a really good list here. Awesome meeting with Hannah. Wanted to pick up a few points which I thought would be interesting from the document that we've scribbled all over. Again, just trying to find takeaways really for you guys. So some of the things that we talked about today were around staff welcome pack. So she's come up with some really amazing ideas about everything from welcome letters to, and we do some of this stuff at the moment but just not very well, so we're trying to improve all of this process through welcome letters. Each member of staff gets a personalised mug that has something important to them on it in terms of a picture. Even the most mundane stuff like making sure they've got pens and post-it notes and stuff like that. All of the contracts that we need to make sure are in place are kept ready for them, and any kind of renewal dates or reminder dates are set up on those. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned, but there's a really good product out there called Ruby Datum that you want to check out for contract management. Sickness, holidays, all of those kind of procedures dealt with as well. And just a really simple but very, very clever one, which is the layout of the office and the staff names, because when you turn up, you don't know anyone, right? So what better idea than having a little map of the office with names next to people, so that people don't feel stupid when they're going and asking somebody for some information. So she come up with some really good ideas on that. That's kind of the HR side. We've also talked about doing something similar with clients and giving them a welcome pack as well. Really clever stuff. And then the other part of this meeting was all about procedures. So having procedures in place for recruitment, for onboarding clients, for onboarding staff members, and without writing these things out, it's very easy to slip into a kind of lackadaisical, yeah, it'll be alright, we'll get by type approach, when actually having these things written out is so important. Now, I recognise in myself that I am terrible at processes. It is one of my biggest weaknesses, and it's something that I really try hard to work on, but I think the entrepreneurial sort of flair that I have is just flies in the face of it, and that is a problem for me, because in a business then, unless I have people that can do this kind of process type stuff, I will reach a limit. So that's what we're trying to build really around me and James at the moment, is people who are very good at processes, and we're doing this within lots of different areas of the business. Hard work, but it is happening, and yeah, and Hannah in my business is helping immensely when it comes to this. So the takeaway really today is just about HR. It's about ensuring that you've got those processes in place and you've got the boxes ticked that you need to have ticked. For want of a better reason, there's some legal obligations here that you need to make sure that you're covering yourself off against as well. So HR, although in my opinion quite boring and mundane, is vital to get right, and it's something that you need to ensure that you're doing in your business. So make sure you are, and I'll probably be back over the weekend with some more family style vlogs. So until then, I'll see you next time.
I like Alistair.
Yeah.